Hey Pisces, welcome into your reading. My name is Angie and this is Intuitive Tarot, so welcome to my channel. Let's find out what's going on with you guys today. Let's call in Spirit, Holy Angels, please oversee this active divination. Bring us messages of love and light, clarity, hope and healing for the Pisces collective. Today is the 1st of May, guys. We've made it to May. I cannot believe it's May, though, to be fair. I feel this year is going by so quick. So quick and then not so quick at the same time. I don't know. This kind of stuff happens to me. It's like it went so slow. But actually, May. Nearly halfway through the year, guys. How did that happen? Okay, let's tap in. Knock on the door. Pisces, what do we have? What do you need to know for your highest good and the highest good of all? Knight of Wands, I like this. Fiery movement, action. Someone may be coming towards you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Show me more, please, Spirit. Show me more. Achy shoulders. Somebody got achy shoulders. Wow. 3 of Swords, guys. What is this? Moving away from this 3 of Swords feeling. That's always good. Heartache. Up in your head. Can't get those parts out of your head that you need to focus on. 9 of Swords. This is more up in your head. This is the anxiety card. Ooh, you need to focus on your anxiety. What is it that triggers you? Recent past. What is this cause for celebration? 4 of Wands. Happy home, happy family, happily ever after. What's in the energy supporting this, influencing this one? Sorry, guys. 5 of Cups. Regret. Disappointments. What's coming up in the near future? Please, Spirit, for Pisces. 3 of Wands. Ready to go. Moving on. Waiting for your ships to come in, of course, but guidance from Spirit is temperance, remain balanced. 10 of Pentacles in the energy around you. That's another happy home, happy life. Material happiness, feeling of family, inclusion. You know, 3 of Pentacles on your hopes or fears. And what do we have for the potential outcome here for Pisces? Thank you. 5 of Swords, bickering, fighting, aggro. Back of the deck, 6 of Cups. Card of nostalgia. Card of nostalgia. This is kind of going to talk about stuff in the past, you know. Let's see. We'll have to get the clarifiers. Okay, Spirit, please bring us through some clarification for this collective. What do we do? Looking at here with the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Please, Spirit, what is this? Knight of Wands with the 3 of Swords for Pisces. Oh, 7 of Wands. Back at the deck is the Moon. The Moon talks about what's hidden. It's your card, Pisces, your major arcana. The Moon card talks about reflection. Let's have a look. Knight of Wands, 3 of Swords and 7 of Wands. So this 7 of Wands, you can see this woman here, she's trying to defend herself from outside, kind of, you know, too many responsibilities, too many people dragging out of her energy. There's some kind of healing happening here, though. There's nobody in this room. I think something is healing your heart at the moment. You're working hard here with the Seven of Wands. You have enough to do, and it's like you're trying to defend your peace here, so that you can heal this heart of yours. And the Knight of Wands might be a fire sign coming towards you, or somebody who just embodies that energy. And again, if it's male or female, but yeah, they're driven, ambitious. Maybe this is you actually, fired up by something and wanting to pursue something. So we'll continue on. But the moon, this moon is the introspection. This is reflection on things. You are doing some healing here. The moon is a healing energy as well, of course. Balance is coming in there as well. So let's have a look at that Nine of Swords, please, Spirit. What do we have with this Nine of Swords today for Pisces? Ace of Cups. This is what you need to focus on. Seven of Pentacles as well. Yeah, working hard. Hard work is required at the moment. Hard work is required to dispel this Nine of Swords, and Ace of Cups is self-love here in this case. This is pouring into your own cup of love. There's a lot of guidance here from Spirit. You know, your Spirit guides really want to help to break you out of this cage that you feel like you're in with this anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights. You might have a black cat that's very concerned about you when you go into this energy here of overthinking. The Ace of Cups down on the other hand, you see, it's almost like opposite energy. It's like being peace and solitude, and rather than being, you know, at odds in solitude, you can't get any peace of mind. Some of you might pull your hair, I know I do. Yeah, just, you know, you need to heal this heart of yours, especially with this Three of Swords in here. There is healing happening at the present. You see the beautiful symbol of peace and connection up there. So yeah, maybe it's in connection rather than isolation is where you need to focus. And I know, Pisces, when we're wounded and we're healing, we want to be on our own, but sometimes it's about breaking out of that mold and doing that extra bit to bring the healing towards you. You might also be working at something that you are finding, you know, that you really enjoy. You're starting to see the fruits of your labour, you know, and it makes you feel really happy, whatever it is you're working on. So it's good. You have something, a hobby, whatever that is. It's helping you, you know, distract you from the anxiety here. But I think there's a healing has to happen, and that's your Ace of Cups as well as that Three of Swords. It's just saying, you know, your heart needs a bit of time, a bit of tenderness, and it's from you that has to come. So take it, dip your toe, I think, in that landscape of trying to connect with others and having a bit of fun to break up the tension and the stress there of the anxiety. It just, you need to be a bit easier on yourself is what just come through with there. So pay attention to that. Four of Swords in the recent past, guys. What have we got here for the Four of Swords? This is the Emperor card. Wow. It's a card of Aries. May or may not be significant. And the King of Wands at the back of the deck. The recent past here, like, you know, there was a lot of security and stability. The Four of Wands with the card number 4, Major Arcana, the Emperor. This guy is king of his castle, you know. You have this established sense of home, sense of family, community, whatever it is to you, around you in the recent past. And it was you kind of sitting in your Emperor energy. Perhaps there's an Aries, I don't know, or somebody who embodies this sort of leadership position, that you're head of this household or you're head of your community, your workplace, wherever it goes for you. Yeah, and just, you know, being that kind person that's, you know, like the kind boss is the energy of the Emperor, the one that's very considerate as well as stern, you know, firm but fair comes through with that. And there's a King of Wands here at the back of the deck, and this could be male or female. Again, it's just the energy of the card. This is having a plan and going after something. This person is really fired up. He's fully ambitious and courageous and confident. So you might know somebody like that, or it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. And they have this drive and ambition in your recent past there, so that might make sense to you guys. Comment below if anything here makes sense. Not every message is going to resonate, so as always, take what fits. leave the rest. Five of Cups, guys. What is this Five of Cups? Card of heartbreak. Again, maybe, or it's disappointments for sure. And the Moon is back, guys, you know. Seven of Cups. This is feeling overwhelmed. It can be spoiled for choice or it can be feeling overwhelmed. It's a card of confusion. Either way, it's a card of confusion. So the energy influencing here is there's regrets that you have. Maybe 3 emotional connections you had didn't work out. But you have a table here full of a banquet and a party and a celebration, which is like this celebration here. And don't forget, you know, at your foundation, you have these 2 cups. Or maybe there is a connection that you're not, you know, paying attention to, and you're kind of just kind of focused on what's gone wrong. You know, that's another message that comes through with the Five of Cups. The fives, when they arrive, it is the time of change, that you've had it up to here and you want this to be different, to improve, to build on it. It's like your launch pad, you know, that 5 energy there, very much so. And the Moon card coming in to clarify there, Pisces. This is, you know, being back to you. Use your intuition is coming through here on this, and your path is clear. There's another message. So guys, this looks really good. Your path is clear to come away from this and turn this frown upside down. Did I say that yesterday as well? God, and it sounds so like I'm making so little out of it, but I really am. I know exactly what you mean. When you're in that, what it means when you're in that state, it's just, the wash machine mind. 3 of Wands in the near future, please. Look at that. Page of Cups. And at the back of the deck, we've got the 8 of Cups. Walking away from what does not serve you. So the future is looking good, you guys. Page of Cups. So this is a messenger. You might be getting a message, or you might be delivering a message of love to somebody that you want to connect. Do you want to pursue something with them? Maybe a home. Something, you know, from your emotions. Maybe a new connection. Friendship, platonic, business, platonic or romantic. Yeah. 3 of Wands is definitely, look at how courageous she is in that image there. Yeah, just when I'm looking at this girl here walking away from her 8 cups, she's stacked up her cups there, and she's walking away in that bright blue dress. She's got her lessons, but it's almost like now you've got all these lessons from that bag wrapped around you in your, you know, tool belt there, and you're going forth with this courage. And you know, Wands is that courageous outlook. Bring it on, you know, comes to mind, which I love. This is gorgeous. What have we got for Temperance here, please, in the guidance from Spirit? It's the card of Taurus. No, Temperance is Sagittarius energy, so it's doing things in moderation. Is your guidance from Spirit. Don't be pushing yourself too hard, too far. There you are again, Pisces, in your own energy. And the Magician at the back of the deck, gorgeous. That's fire energy. But this is you, Queen of Cups. Look, there was a 2 of Pentacles under there as well. This is so funny. We had these yesterday, didn't we? This is prioritizing, making a list, balancing things out. I was saying, prioritizing your responsibilities, and also doing things, you know, it's between work and play. There's a balance. Between overindulgence and moderation, there's a balance, you know, that kind of thing. Between healthy eating and overdoing it, there's a balance. You're not, you know, it's about moderation throughout. And with the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Cups coming through here, this is you, and you look like you're pregnant. You might be in real life. You could be also birthing a new idea, but it is this mother energy that you embody. You're very nurturing, male or female. Again, it's just the energy of the card. But this is the Queen of Emotions. She's so loving, so giving. And this is the thing, Pisces, you really do have all of this love to give. And you deserve it for yourself to give of this love. Look at that cup that you've been filling up, like we were saying at the start here. Your guidance is this overflowing cup here. is coming towards you. You will be back here where you belong, back in your own skin. I feel like is another message there, by balancing priorities and also balancing yourself. There's electronics here and books, that sort of contrast there, that you get the combination there for balance within yourself and the moderation that you need to pursue, I feel. And it is that thing, just being fair to yourself. Sorry, guys. The recording knocked itself off there. So, yeah, coming back into your own skin, into your own, feeling more yourself is definitely coming through there. And with the Magician at the back of the deck, this is also saying, you know, you have all the tools at your disposal. You're manifesting, again, I feel like that feeling of going on a quest is coming about you all over again. There is planning coming forward here as well with that Magician card, and this is planning as well, and seeing through a plan and going after something that lights you up. That's that message there. So let's see what we have. 10 of Pentacles here for the environment or influences around you. 10 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What's happening with Pisces here with this 10 of Pentacles? Oh, that'll be it. 9 of Cups, guys, this is bliss. Queen of Swords, gorgeous. I love this energy, the Queen of Swords. She's the Queen of Words. Emotions, words, that's what the swords talk about. It's air energy. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gosh. So 10 of Pentacles, yeah, at the moment. And being in your 9 of Cups, like, look at all these gorgeous cups of emotion you've stacked up here. This is quite amazing. It's outer bliss, harmony in your emotions. And feeling that feeling of groundedness and security here as well, financially, and or maybe just that you have everything you need in the material world. And emotionally, you're very content. Very content within yourself as well. This person's by themselves. And it's just that harmony and balance. When you're in the Queen of Cups energy and you're in your own place, there you are, Pisces. This is beautiful. This is like the influences, which is absolutely brilliant. And also, Queen of Swords, then, if it's not an air energy or somebody that that's of this character, they're very blunt. They're well able to speak up for themselves, to say what they see, to say what they want. No problem expressing themselves, and they can often be cold and bitter. So somebody around you that embodies maybe this energy and can be quite cutting with that sword of theirs when they speak to you, or you might need to be this cutting with others. You have to flip the energies where they fit you. In this regard, I think, Pisces, you'll know who this is, though, male or female. Again, it's just that energy of not mincing your words, and you don't care how cold you come across. If it was a King of Swords energy, it would be more, they do care, sort of. They aren't so cutting, they're more compassionate in their delivery, but they're very firm. It's that firm and fair I was saying about that emperor. He could stick up for his boundaries. This lady here is definitely sticking up for her boundaries. And super intelligent. You have so much knowledge accumulated. And this beautiful golden cloak she has on is really singing to me about, being so protected while you speak to your truth, no matter how harsh the delivery needs to be, and you have to be to deliver it. I feel like that you have the cloak of protection on you there from spirit, that you have the backing from spirit, sort of the thing, to preserve this peace that you seem to have established here with yourself going forward, and also your security, your feeling of stability, you're feeling at home, being at home in yourself for absolute certainty. I think that this is the thing. You've got to say what you need to say, no matter who it hurts, because you're Pisces. You're never able to deliver too harsh a truth. You always manage because you're so conscientious and so loving, and you wouldn't be as cold as but sometimes you absolutely have to, and that's why she's there. People who know you will know that's not you, and you are very upset and you are very determined. And this is something, it's a non negotiable, as you know, my mum used to say. Oh, God. Three of Pentacles in your hopes or fears. This is teamwork, working with other people, or, you know, just socializing, even it can be, you know. What do we have here? Five of Pentacles. So from going from, oh, look at this gorgeous card, a card of victory, public recognition, and that Six of Wands. Feeling really established just came through there, but there's something like a victory crossing over the finish line here for sure. Three of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Again, this is your fives, the magic numbers, where things have become too much. You've ended this because, look, you have this place here. You're on your own, maybe thrown out in the cold or feeling left out in the cold. You and maybe a person that isn't so capable. This is usually depicted as a person who's on crutches or something. And you're finding your way in the dark. You know, you're feeling that isolation thing. You're out there in the cold and the snow, not having enough, not having anywhere to go. That feeling, you know, cut offness for sure. And it is that thing of whipping that around. The Three of Pentacles is like the opposite of it. This is a card of inclusion, of working together with people rather than in isolation, where you feel like you're carrying the load all by yourself, whatever that means. But this here is about delegation. You know, taking charge of something, being a leader, maybe being somebody, you know, that also can be a card of marriage. This, in that you're, you know, the priest, and these two are, we'll just say, for example, they're getting married. You know, that's a very kind of a blasé thing, but I feel like this is more about being included rather than, you know, not included. This is really good that, you know, that's ended. There's another Five of Swords. Fives, you got all the fives. Five of Cups, Five of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. We didn't get the Five of Wands, which is the obstacles and challenges. But anyway, Five of Swords for now. Pisces, what is this Five of Swords for you? The Devil. Wow, guys, I don't know. Seven of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Continue to work. Your hard work is going to be paying off, and you're going to see it. These are two negative cards, but yeah, it's almost like a warning. You're becoming aware in your potential outcome. You're becoming aware. It's becoming very obvious what's happening here, where you need to be that Queen of Swords and stand up for yourself and tell these people to stop gossiping, bickering, fighting around you, being involved in fights as well. You're coming away from it. There's you know, definitely a war zone sort of a feeling here with this. People working against each other. And also, while you're at it, be wary of this devil energy around you, which is addictions. It's temptation. There might be temptation to go into these routes. To try and avoid it is the guidance here, though, with the devil card. Capricorn energy here with the devil may or may not be significant. So this is all addictions. You know, it talks about anything that's a temptation that can lead you away from this moderation arc here. You see, this is where you're in balance. Two Pentacles, cardinal 14, and then card 15 comes into check. Are you in balance? When you're not, then are you tempted to join the bickerers, the gossipers, the ones that do hurtful things to each other? They fight, they say horrible things to one another. So it's almost like you're going to be tested once you start to establish this community feel here again, or feeling like you're getting your power back. There'll be tests for sure for the universe, but if you continue to work on your diligence, this is somebody turning up every day and putting in the work. You're stacking your pentacles and you're stacking your wins, you know what I mean? Some of you might have addictions as well, that you might feel drawn to trying to escape this sort of stuff. Like if there's aggro around you or fighting around you, that you want to retreat into your cave, isolate yourself from people, and put yourself in that mind of, I'm left out of something, I feel disappointed, you know, I'm heartbroken, all of those things. You've a lot on you, you know, Pisces, you really do. Look, it's under the Seven of Pentacles there. Like, your diligence and hard work here and perseverance is really coming through. It's going to bring you to this place where you're the King of Cups, or maybe it's a divine counterpart, because we have the Queen in the reading, and its death is coming of this old temptations. I think some of you are conquering addictions, and I know I am. And in that vein, I'm going to have to mention to you, before I get your oracle card for today, that I have another channel I started we're in the third week now, 3 weeks ago, and it is for people in recovery from addiction. So I'm in recovery myself since last October, and I started this. I was guided by Spirit to create this channel to bring through daily messages for people in recovery from addictions. And I'm in AA since last October, as I said. So 6 months this month. I'm so thrilled of sobriety, and the platform, though, the channel that I have, you'll see details of it in the description box below. So do have a look at it if you're interested, and also share it, pass it on to somebody who you think would benefit from an extra bit of support. Because I know in addiction recovery, you could do with all of the options and just see what works for you. And yeah, it's definitely worth a look. There's a lot of collective messages in there. Everything is timeless. So whenever or whatever you are, drawn to, no more than my own tarot readings here within the intuitive tarot channel. Every reading is timeless. So whichever one is you're drawn to is obviously, there's something in it for you on that day. So let's tune in here and see what the spirit have to tell you, where our spirit animals are bringing us today. This is the small little one that I have. Wow. I'll take you. So brown bear spirit, take a time out, and canary spirit, sing your own song. Now, this is actually, yeah, and I want to get you immunology as well because of the day that's in it. We're in the full moon, so don't forget to cleanse and charge your crystals and so forth tonight. Leave them in the moonlight. Full moon energy is really powerful. It's full moon in Scorpio, I think somebody said. So yeah, I need to get more up on that astrology stuff. God almighty, do I feel it. What about you, Pisces? Comment below and tell me, do these big moon deals really affect you? Because they really affect me. Sometimes it's actually, I have to say, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, and nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon, and this is exactly you. We had the moon card here. You're the mutable sign. No more than Cancer and Scorpio. So much Scorpio, yeah. Confidence is key to your success, new moon in Leo, and that's it. So guys, this is your reading. I hope I said everything I had to say, because I kept cutting myself off. Watch out for that, Clark, as well, for yourselves. 555 is your number, obviously. And 333 with 3 wands and 3 pentacles there. And your fours, 444. I love it though. You're coming into your own again, Pisces, and I'm really happy. Sing your own song. You're so unique. That's card number 12, and card number 9 is the brown bear spirit. Take time out, like I was saying to you there, pouring into your own cup. Confidence is key to your success, and nothing is set in stone. Okay, I love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Namaste, Pisces.